Hello guys, I am Putin. I have started my own YouTube channel for mathematics. So my main goal is to teach all the students with different sums in mathematics. So I need to clear all the doubts of every student so that they can be clear in mathematics. So now if you have any doubts after this, just comment it in any of the videos. I'll post another video on explaining your doubt. So let's see what I have for today. So for today I have a topic of locating a root number on a number line. So we have located numbers like 1, 2, 3, those are whole numbers, okay. So we have located them, or even integers like -2, -1. Those numbers we have located it out, at a very small age itself. So that's a piece of cake for us, right? So the new topic is that we have to locate some root numbers on a number line. So for example, take root 2, root 3, root 4. These are root numbers. So root 4 is easy, it's just 2, but what about root 2? So it's tough, right? So there we go with an easy method in this video. So points to note before we enter is any real number can be located on a number line. You might be asking, how can you locate root number on a number line? We don't get any idea, right? So we can locate any real number on a number line. So root 2, root 3, root 5, these numbers are, they are called irrational numbers. So irrational numbers also come under real numbers, so that's why we can locate them on the number line. What are whole numbers is they don't have an end, but it starts from 0 and doesn't have an end. It's infinite, okay. So there will be infinite numbers between two whole numbers. That is, take 1 and 2, you have infinite numbers between them. So that's not our topic today, just these are the points to note before we enter to the topic. So let's see how we can locate a root number on a number line. So let's go with the smallest one, root 2. So if you want to locate root 2 on a number line, make sure to draw a right angle triangle on the number line. So make sure that the base is 1 and height is also 1 units. Okay, 1 is that 0 is here and this a is 1, okay. So 0 to 1 is 1 unit, so the triangle should be 1 unit and the height should be the same, 1 unit. So according to Pythagoras theorem, 1 unit base and 1 unit height will give us root 2 units hypotenuse, so that now we can locate our root 2 on the number line. So take a compass, take the center as 0. So we are not going to draw a circle here, but just an arc, okay. Take the center as 0, the point 0 should be the center, and from B to the number line, just draw an arc, okay. So it will be like this. This dotted line is the arc. So just to mention, it's in dotted lines. So this is how you locate root 2 on a number line. The point where you got the arc ending in the line can be marked as P, for example. So that point is root 2. So that's your answer. So what if we need to locate larger numbers more than root 2? For example, root 3, 5, 7, 6. These numbers can also be located on the number line, but how? That's what we are going to see in the next concept. So now take locate root 2 on the number line as shown above already. So now the root 2 is here in this number line. So now from 0 to root 2, take as the base. So not 1 unit, it's root 2 units. Base is root 2 units. You might be thinking that height should also be root 2 units, but it's not. Actually, base is root 2 units, but the height is just 1 unit. So if you take that, you will get a right angle triangle here. rectangle triangle here. So the hypotenuse will be root 3 units. Again, if you cut an arc from point B to the number line, keeping 0 as the center, you will get a point somewhat very close to 2. Keep it as Q. Okay, the point Q is your root 3. So it will be very close to your root 2. So you can see here it's just very close. So if you want to mark root 4 on the number line, take your root 3 as the base. So root 2 is P. So take the base as root 3. So the base will come till here and the height is 1 unit from here. Again 1 unit. Make sure that it's always 1 unit. And again draw hypotenuse and it will be root 4 units according to Pythagoras theorem. So again if you cut an arc, it will be root 4 units. So root 4 is 2, so it will land on 2 exactly. Okay, so let's see another way to locate bigger numbers like root 3 and 4. So you have that 1:1 is root 2 triangle here, base 1, height 1 and root 2 hypotenuse. Take that root 2 hypotenuse as the base of the next triangle and lift 1 unit here, draw 1 unit here. So if you connect this 0 and mark this point as D, you can see my cursor, right? I'll zoom in a bit. So if you mark this point as D, you will have OD here. So OD is root 3. So if you cut an arc from D to the number line, the point Q is root 3 again. So it's close to 2, right? So this method has an interesting thing to do with. You have something quite interesting. Let's see what's that. If you continue to draw some triangles like somewhat like this, so take this root 3 as base and draw 1 unit here and join it to O, and again 1 unit. So take that base and draw 1 unit again and again till it reaches some 15, minimum 15 will be good. 10 to 15 is okay. If you do this for some 15 times, you will get a spiral. So this is the one image I took from the net. So you can see they have this root 1 by 1. So this is this line is root 1. Root 1 is just 1, right? So this is root 2. This line is root 3, and it goes on and continues till 17, root 17. And if you continue this even more, it will become a big spiral. So that's what I want to do with this method. This is quite interesting, right? Try it with a chart paper, because our normal A4 sheets will not be enough for going larger spirals. Try it with a chart paper and it will be really interesting. So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts in this concept, just comment it below. I will post another video with some more clear explanations. If you have any other doubts related to this concept, you can just comment it or send me a mail. Contact me through mail. It will be in my channel homepage. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope all your doubts have been cleared. So thank you.